We're now, 106 days away from the U.S. presidential election. So I want to start there because, as we know, U.S. President Joe Biden, he is now not running. He is making his exit from the 2024 presidential race. It has really turned the American election campaign on its head. So on Sunday, Joe Biden said he'd step aside. He's now endorsing his vice president, Kamala Harris, to replace him as the Democratic candidate to take on Donald Trump in November. With more on this from National Harbor, Maryland, her analysis, we always love it, Avis Jones-DeWeaver is here, political commentator. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You're the first person I thought of when I heard this news yesterday. And I want to read our viewers a little bit of the release that Joe Biden wrote on social media. So it reads in part, quote, "I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term." So we know, Avis, the president previously said it would take something extraordinary to make him step aside. So what do you think happened here?
I think he got a whiff of some poll data, and not just poll data, broadly speaking, poll data specific to certain swing states, as well as certain typically safe Democratic states, that made him think that maybe things are not going in the right direction. And to his credit, he made a decision that was bigger than him. He made a decision that was for the future of this country, and said, I am not the person for this moment. I am going to take a step back, and I am going to elevate my vice president.
Yeah, so let's talk about that in terms of where that stands with the rest of the party. There's reportedly a letter circulating among Democratic delegates claiming there's solidarity behind Kamala Harris as the new nominee. How united does the party seem less than a month from the convention?
They seem really united. There definitely have been several that have come out publicly to endorse Vice President Harris, and it is coming from a broad swath of the party. There are some rumblings from a particular individual that's not even a Democrat anymore. But the bottom line here is that Democrats want to win. I mean, that's just it. Democrats want to win. And let's just also talk about the base. The base of the party is excited. Just last night, there was a Zoom call with over 44,000 Black women on that call. And within that call, together, they raised over $1 million for her. And so I want you to understand, in fact, I'm wearing my pink. She's my sorority sister, Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. She has a whole contingent of us surrounding her. So there are so many individuals that are excited to see her candidacy, but most of all, people are excited about beating Donald Trump within and actually beyond the Black community. This is a very exciting pick.
I have to ask you, though, any other serious contenders going to throw their name in?
You know, I think really at this point, people are really talking about the VP pick, her VP pick at this point. And if I were to advise her, I would say we need to look at having someone on your ticket that's going to help you secure a state that we need. There are a lot of people out there that would be great, but you know what I'd be very excited about? I'd be really excited to see a VP that is the name of Gretchen Whitmer. She is the governor of Michigan. Michigan is a state that the Democrats literally need to win. And how exciting would that be to have an all-woman ticket? If you're talking about taking history up a notch, that would be something that would keep everybody on the edge of their seats and really mobilize the base.
Agree with that. What could Trump's campaign against Harris look like?
They are going to pull out every dirty trick in the group, in the bag. We know that Donald Trump is not someone that plays by the rules. Obviously, this is somebody that incited an insurrection. So they're going to go for all of the, normal sort of attacks. Right now, for example, they're trying to say that there's something that's wrong about this. This is anti-democratic, and that's really rich coming from someone who incited an insurrection. But even beyond that, they are going to do everything that they can, including dirty tricks that I believe would sort of dog whistle things about race, dog whistle things about sex. He's not above that. But the bottom line is we've also seen a Nikki Haley PAC that has come out to endorse Kamala. And so it seems to me that this is a potential moment where we have someone that can not only energize the base, but also excite former Republicans and independents who know that the future of this country is at stake. Rights are at stake if Donald Trump gets back into office. And now they are confident that they have someone that can go out there and literally make the case against another Trump presidency. And as a former prosecutor, she's the perfect person to do that.
Avis Jones-DeWeaver, always good to hear your thoughts. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.